I really believe if we embrace these big words, these wonderful truths that really, turn the diamond and bring new aspects of the cross and what Jesus has done for us, it'll transform our lives, and we can't help but just be filled with a deeper love and gratitude for what He has done for us. And so the word we're looking at today is redemption. You know, we've all seen movies, the whole concept of redemption is around these movies where some rich man's son or daughter gets kidnapped, and the kidnappers ring up the millionaire and says, if you don't give us $6 million in 24 hours, your daughter or your son is dead. And so there's this whole aspect of having to pay a ransom price, slavery, people in captivity, people held in forced labour. It's happening around the world today. I just Googled that and just got some figures, and I'm not sure whether they're completely accurate, but they're talking about numbers of 20 million people, over 20 million people in some sort of forced labour. So all of the Old Testament pictures of redemption are like shadows, are like types, are like models that telescope towards Jesus, the kinsman redeemer. We saw that in the book of Ruth just a few weeks ago, where a kinsman redeemer, a close family relative, could redeem a person who has been put into slavery. And so we see also that animals could be redeemed as well. We see that after the Passover, all firstborn males were devoted to God. And if you had, for example, a donkey, you could redeem it by paying a price. Just think, if this bull kills someone else, the law said the bull needs to be stoned and the owner of the bull needs to be stoned. And the only way out of that terribly, terribly difficult predicament is for the person who's to be stoned to pay that redemption price. I am the Lord who will bring you out from under the yoke of the Egyptians. Here's that slavery concept. I will free you from being slaves to them, and I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with mighty acts of judgment. There's a massive change that happens between the Old and the New Testament. This word redemption exclusively is mentioned in the light of what Jesus did at the cross. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. For it is not with perishable things such as silver or gold that you were redeemed from the empty way of life handed down to you from your forefathers, but with the precious blood of Christ. And Jesus was this, it says, was this lamb without blemish or defect. And the Jews would know what this is. This is Jesus was, when he was sacrificed on the cross, became our Passover lamb, this once and for all time sacrifice for our sins. What a huge, huge price he paid to redeem you. You are precious to God. You might say, that's okay for you to say, Steve, but you don't know my sin. You don't know the things that I've done wrong. I've really blown it in God's sight. How could he ever forgive me? Your future is secure in God's redemption. If he paid such an incredibly, infinitely immeasurable price to rescue you, he's not going to let you slip out of the cracks in his fingers and his hands. Because of what you've done for me, that freedom that you've given me from sin and death and judgment, I'm yours. I'm yours forever.